Tonight, over 18,000 Kentuckians are now approved to use medical cannabis legally. And Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear wants to allow more patients access to this program.
Governor Beshear's office is asking legislative leadership to include 16 more conditions in the list of those qualifying medical conditions to get a cannabis card.
Our Alexandra Goldberg is here right now with more on what the governor is talking about. Alexandra?
Right. Well, currently there are 6 qualifying conditions, including cancer and PTSD. Now, if new legislation is passed, it could bring the total qualifying conditions to 22, which the governor says could open the door for thousands of Kentuckians to qualify for a medical cannabis card. The Beshear administration is asking Kentucky lawmakers to add 16 more medical diagnoses to the list of conditions that could qualify a Kentuckian for a medical cannabis card. Crohn's, arthritis, and Parkinson's disease are among those on the list.
Very excited that Governor Beshear is advocating for these patients, and hopefully the General Assembly will follow.
Dr. Jeremy Hazley is an anesthesiologist and certified medical cannabis practitioner, meaning he can approve patients for a medical cannabis card. He says adding diagnoses like HIV, ALS, and other terminal illnesses is necessary.
A lot of the diagnoses that the governor is looking to add also include just malnourishment, and the appetite stimulation that medical cannabis can provide can certainly change a lot of the way that these patients are being treated.
Governor Andy Beshear speaking at a news conference Thursday, saying Kentucky should follow other states.
In most other states that have a medical marijuana program, these are conditions that are covered, and they are conditions that our board of physicians and advisors have recommended as proper.
He says expanding the list could help provide relief to about 430,000 Kentuckians that don't currently have access to medical cannabis. Dr. Hazley says that's thousands who could turn to cannabis as an option for treatment rather than opioids.
Obviously, diagnoses like chronic pain, these patients have been on chronic opioid conditions and suffer the side effects, whether it's the constipation or even including addiction.
He says he often hears from patients suffering from these 16 conditions. Some have already qualified under diagnoses such as chronic pain, or 5 other diagnoses that currently permit Kentuckians to buy cannabis legally.
A large majority, even with the limited access that they had over the past year, are incredibly thankful.
Now it's up to the Kentucky General Assembly with a Republican majority to decide if they'll draft legislation this session. In Louisville, Alexandra Goldberg, WHAS 11 on your side. We reached out to House and Senate GOP leadership for a response to the letter. A spokesperson for Senate Republicans says they are not commenting on the proposal at this time. Doug.